Do you like baked goods? Of course you do. People can't get enough of them these days. Well, today I want you to think about a time when a family member, or let's say your grandma for instance, made a dessert that you liked and you thought, hey, when I grow up I want to be able to make this dessert too. Today I'm going to show you how to make homemade banana bread that my grandma used to make because I want to be able to learn how to make it when I grow up as well. Okay, to start off with making this dish, you're going to need a loaf pan, canola oil, baking soda, sugar, baking powder, salt, flour, eggs, unsalted butter, bananas, and if you want to add nuts, you can. First thing we're going to do is wash our hands. Preheat our oven to 350. To oil your pan, you're going to hold it at least arm's length away from you and spray it evenly on all sides so that way your dessert does not stick to your pan. There are many ways to mash your bananas, but first what we have to do is peel our banana. Once your banana is peeled, you can mash it with a fork on a plate like this. Or another way that you could mash your banana is first by peeling it again, and then what you could do is place it in a Ziploc bag. After you do that, make sure that you zip it all the way so no air gets in and nothing else leaks out. Once you've sealed your bag, mash it nice and neatly, and once the whole thing is mashed, you're ready to go. And last but not least, another way that you could smash your banana is again by peeling it, placing it in another Ziploc bag, sealing it so no air gets in and nothing leaks out. And for me, I'm going to use my most favorite textbook of all, my math book, to mash my banana. Now my banana is all nice and mashed. Well, measuring your ingredients, make sure that you scrape off the excess of your ingredients so you don't get too much in your recipe. And we've measured out all of our ingredients ahead of time to save time for this video. So we're going to mix our flour, our salt, baking soda, and baking powder in this bowl. And that it is mixed together, we're going to set it aside for later use. For our next step, we're going to beat our ingredients. We're going to pour our granulated sugar into our mixing bowl. And next we're going to pour our softened unsalted butter, which if you want to soften ahead of time, you can microwave it. Then we're going to mix this together. And then we're going to beat our eggs. Now that we are finished beating our eggs with our sugar and unsalted butter, we are ready for our next step. Now we're going to mix our dry mixture with our eggs, butter, and sugar that we just beat a minute ago, and then we're going to make sure that it's mixed evenly, and then we will mix our bananas into it. Now that it is mixed nice and evenly, we're going to pour our bananas inside. And now we're going to mix our bananas with our dry mixture and our eggs, sugar, and butter. Remember that pan that we sprayed with canola oil? Well, now it's time to use it. We're going to pour our banana mixture inside the pan. And now it's ready to go. Oops, don't forget, if you want to add nuts to your banana bread, sprinkle them over the top nice and evenly before it's ready to bake. Next, we're going to place our bread pan in the oven right in the middle. You'll know your banana bread is done when you stick a fork in it and it comes out. In this case, to make banana bread from scratch, just like your grandma did, you need to make sure that you have all of your ingredients, a preheated oven, and a timer that works so you don't burn your banana bread. Bon appetit.